sir.
Fresh out of the ring, pretty big win, right? Malik Johnson, how we feeling?
Great, feeling great.
Man, you were in there with a tough kid, right? But man, you know, it turned bad for him kind of quickly. What was the thing in that bout that made it go that way for him?
As soon as he came out hot, he came out too strong. He was swinging too wild. I knew he was going to open up, so I just let it happen. Kept my guard tight.
Right.
Once he started to get his rhythm, I got my rhythm. And then, you know what I mean? I landed a shot. He went down. Then I landed another shot. He went down again. And he stopped it. So
you know, he did. And, you know, we're talking about a guy who looked really well this week. You know, so I'm certainly not saying that I didn't think that it could happen, but the way that it did, I mean, I actually thought something like that would have happened as the fight went on, but it happened really early. Did it surprise you how early he made himself available for that?
Yeah, it did actually, because he made it to the final, so I was expecting him to be a little more sharp. Not that he wasn't a good fighter, but he just came out a little too aggressive. I just think he was just too excited to be in the finals, and I was just ready for whatever came at me, so if he came out too strong, I was just ready, you know what I mean? So,
is Malik Johnson, maybe that Malik Johnson is a little bit better than people may have realized?
Yeah, for sure. I could put Boston on the map. And Massachusetts on the map, for sure.
That's what's up. Well, they already have a few sports heroes from out there, but yeah.
Just not boxing. Not really. Gilbert's the only one, really.
Man, do you see Gilbert doing his thing right now?
Yeah, he doing his thing.
He did. You know, so here you are. You're here on the final day, gold medal match. You end up getting a stoppage. You know, does that say something about how good you could potentially be to get a stoppage, to get a lopsided victory on the final day of a tournament is a pretty good accomplishment because the best boxers have made it to the end. Yeah. So if you are the two best boxers this week, to get a victory of that margin, does it speak to the potential that Malik Johnson had?
Yeah, 100%. The pros is gonna be dangerous, but we gonna give it some time. I'm only 18. I turn 19 next month, so we're gonna give it some time. Sit on it, just a little bit, see where I can take it. But I mean, when I get to the pros, just know it's gonna be dangerous. It's gonna be scary.
I like that. So does that mean that we're gonna have you for a little while longer here?
Yeah.
So are you gonna come and be a part of the Nationals in December?
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
what's your goal for that then? Because I already know you expect to win, right?
Yeah.
So then it's not just about winning. If you already expect to win, then it's got to be about how you win, right? So how does Malik Johnson have to win for it to be a successful tournament?
Honestly, to be successful, it got to be dominant in a smart fashion.
Right.
Sharp, but humble.
Right.
Confident, you know what I mean, but humble.
Right.
But show everybody what I'm about. Yeah. Show
Right.
Boston. Yeah, where I come from.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They got a peek of it today, though, did they?
Yeah, they did a little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah, but December is a little bigger, you know what I mean, after I win that Olympic camp, so.
I like that. Those are some good goals to have. What makes you so confident about your ability to do that?
Just the hard work.
Right.
What I went through as a young age, and I know whatever comes at me, I can slip it and hit it, so.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? So, any battle, I can fight it, so.
Man, that's beautiful. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking to Malik Johnson. So, I like what he did today. He looked impressive. So step in there, give me those thank yous and shout outs to everybody back home.
Thank you. Shout out to Auntie and Uncle. Took care of me for the longest time. Shout out to Joe Ricciotti, my main coach, Dennis Wilcox, my other coach, my secondary coach, Jake Wilcox, Shay Wilcox, pro boxer. They're all my guys. Love them guys out there. Everybody in Boston, love you all. Family, love you all. Instagram, MalikBam_781.
There you go. Malik Johnson putting Boston boxing on the map. That's beautiful. Congratulations. Good job. I'll see you in December, right? I love it. I love it. Malik Johnson, ladies and gentlemen.